10. Daily habits of the rich that cost you nothing, yet build wealth. We've all heard the saying, it takes money to make money. But what if I told you the most powerful wealth-building secrets of self-made millionaires cost absolutely nothing? We've analyzed the daily routines of the super successful and uncovered 10 habits they swear by. These require zero cash to start, and the seventh one is so deceptively simple, it will probably shock you. Ever wonder what millionaires really do differently? It's a question that sends millions of us down internet rabbit holes, searching for that one secret, that magic formula. We assume the answer is complex, privileged access, risky ventures, or a giant pile of cash to start with. But when you analyze the routines and mindsets of self-made wealthy individuals, a different picture emerges. The foundation of their success isn't built on some complex financial trick. It's built on a series of small, consistent daily habits. And the most empowering part? These powerful habits are completely free. They don't require a trust fund or a lucky break. They demand something far more valuable: discipline and consistency. Today, we're going to break down these habits, the psychology behind why they work, and how you can start implementing them the second this video ends. Forget what you think you know about getting rich. The real secrets aren't locked away in a vault. They're accessible to every single one of us, every day. We're counting them up from 1 to 10, and you'll want to stick around for number 7. It's a game changer hiding in plain sight. Habit 1. Prioritize high-quality sleep. The first habit of the wealthy might sound strange in a world that glorifies the hustle-till-you-drop mentality. They prioritize sleep. We're fed this story that to get ahead, you have to sacrifice sleep. But the data and the stories from the world's most effective people tell a different story. Arianna Huffington, after collapsing from exhaustion, rebuilt her life and company culture around wellness, starting with sleep. Jeff Bezos has repeatedly said that getting 8 hours of sleep is a top priority, linking it directly to his ability to make high-quality decisions. Why is this a wealth habit? Because your brain is your single greatest asset. When you're sleep-deprived, your decision-making plummets. Your emotional regulation weakens, making you more likely to make impulsive choices, whether it's snapping at a colleague or panic selling an investment. Your creativity gets stifled, and your problem-solving skills are blunted. The wealthy understand that success is a marathon, not a sprint. Consistently getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep doesn't cost a dime, but it pays huge dividends in mental clarity and emotional stability. You can't perform at an elite level if you're running on empty. It's not about the hours you put in, it's about the quality of what you produce during those hours. Start tonight. Set a non-negotiable bedtime. Your future self will thank you. Habit 2. Move your body. Daily, just as sleep is for the mind, daily movement is non-negotiable maintenance for your body and brain. A consistent theme among millionaires is a commitment to regular exercise. This isn't about training for an Ironman or looking like a bodybuilder. For many, it's as simple as a brisk 30-minute walk or a morning run. So why is this so critical for financial success? First, exercise is a massive stress reducer. The road to wealth is paved with stress and uncertainty. Exercise is one of the most effective and free ways to manage that stress and keep a clear head. A calm mind makes better decisions. Second, physical activity boosts energy and focus. That post-workout clarity is a real neurochemical event that sharpens your focus for the day. Finally, and most importantly, it's an act of discipline. Committing to exercise even when you don't feel like it builds the same mental muscle you need to stick to a budget or delay gratification. It's proof that you follow through. You don't need a gym. Walking is free. Body weight exercises are free. The habit is about consistency, not complexity. Habit 3. Dedicate time to reading and learning. There's one habit that stands out among the wealthy with stunning consistency. They are voracious readers. In one study of self-made millionaires, 88% reported reading for self-improvement for at least 30 minutes every single day. Warren Buffett famously devotes about 80% of his day to reading. When asked about the key to success, he gestured to a stack of books and said, "Read 500 pages like this every day." That's how knowledge works. It builds up, like compound interest. This isn't just about reading for fun. It's a deliberate, continuous hunt for knowledge. They read biographies, history, and books on self-development. Why? Because in a fast-changing world, knowledge is the ultimate currency. The more you learn, the more opportunities you can see. Reading gives you mental models from the greatest minds in history, for free. You get to borrow their wisdom without making all their mistakes. You don't need to buy a single book. Your local library is a treasure trove of knowledge. The internet is overflowing with high-quality articles and studies. This is about prioritizing learning. Swap 30 minutes of social media scrolling for 30 minutes of reading, and you've just made a direct investment in your greatest asset, your mind. Habit 4. Set clear, actionable daily goals. Wealthy people don't just have vague dreams of success. They operate on a system of clear daily goals. They run their day. It doesn't run them. While they have huge long-term visions, they know those are only achieved by executing small daily actions. Research shows that a majority of wealthy individuals pursue at least one major goal each year by breaking it down into manageable daily and weekly tasks. This habit is powerful because it turns maybe someday into right now. A goal like, "I want to be rich," is a wish. It's overwhelming and offers no direction. A goal like, "Today, I will cancel 3 non-essential subscriptions," is concrete and achievable. Completing these small goals gives you a psychological win, building momentum and self-belief. It creates a feedback loop. You set a goal, you achieve it, you feel capable, and you're motivated for the next one. This process, repeated day after day, builds empires. Before you start your day, or the night before, take 5 minutes. Write down the 3 most important things you need to do to move closer to your bigger goals. This simple act costs nothing and provides priceless direction. We're about to jump into the second half of our list, including that shocking 7th habit I mentioned. If you're finding this valuable and these ideas are sparking something in you, take a second to hit that subscribe button. We're constantly breaking down the frameworks of success to bring you practical strategies just like this, and subscribing is a zero-cost way to make sure you never miss out. Thanks for that. Now let's get to habit number 5. Habit 5. Practice mindful spending. You might think rich people don't worry about where their money goes, but for many self-made millionaires, the opposite is true. They built their wealth by being incredibly intentional with their spending, and that habit sticks. This isn't about being cheap. It's about being mindful. It's the habit of knowing exactly where your money is flowing. Many wealthy people have a deep-seated hatred of waste. They avoid mindless spending on things that don't provide real value. The practical application is simple: tracking. You don't need a complex spreadsheet. It could be a quick 5-minute review of your bank account at the end of the day. The point isn't to judge yourself, but to gather data. You can't fix what you can't see. This simple act of observation often leads to automatic behavior changes. When you see you spent $150 on coffee last month, making it at home becomes an easy choice. It shifts spending from an emotional, impulsive act to a conscious one. This awareness is the foundation of every other financial move. It tells you where you can free up money for investing and puts you back in the driver's seat of your financial life. Habit 6. Network with purpose and generosity. The old saying, "Your network is your net worth," is a fundamental truth the wealthy live by. But their approach to networking is often misunderstood. It's not about schmoozing or collecting business cards. It's about building genuine relationships. Nearly 80% of professionals see networking as vital to their success. Self-made millionaires actively cultivate relationships with mentors and peers who think bigger than they do. They know the right conversation can be worth more than a year's salary. But here's the part that costs nothing. The most effective networking is rooted in generosity. They ask, how can I provide value to this person? Not, what can I get? Can you offer a skill, an introduction, or information that helps someone else? Play the long game. Building a reputation as a valuable, helpful person will pay dividends you can't even imagine. And here's a secret. Successful people are often incredibly willing to help others who are earnest and respectful. Start today for free. Join an industry group on LinkedIn and leave thoughtful comments. Reach out to someone you admire with a specific, non-demanding question. Building social capital is a priceless investment that doesn't cost a penny. Habit 7. The power of saying no. And here we are, at the habit I teased earlier, the one so simple it's almost shocking. It's the daily practice of strategically saying no. Warren Buffett put it best. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. This sounds harsh, but it's a profound lesson in resource allocation. Your most valuable, non-renewable asset isn't money. It's your time and focus. Every time you say yes to something, a meeting that should have been an email, a project that doesn't fit your goals, you're saying no to something else. You're saying no to the deep work that builds your business, no to learning a high-income skill, no to the rest your mind needs. Millionaires are ruthless about protecting their focus. They know that a few key priorities, pursued with intense concentration, yield far greater results than 100 things done halfway. Saying no isn't about being rude, it's about having clarity and setting boundaries to protect what matters. Learning to say, "Thank you for thinking of me, but I can't commit to that right now," is one of the most powerful wealth-building skills you can develop. It costs nothing but a moment of courage and acts as the gatekeeper to your success. Habit 8. Create more than you consume. Look at how most people spend their free time. It's overwhelmingly tilted towards consumption, scrolling social media, binge-watching shows, passively absorbing content. The wealthy, in contrast, have a strong bias toward creation. This doesn't mean they are all artists or inventors. Creation can be anything from writing down ideas and building a small side project to learning a new skill, or even just organizing a better system for their household. The mindset shift is from being a passive consumer to an active producer. Consumption often drains your energy and your wallet. Creation builds skills, solves problems, and generates value. Even if what you create doesn't make money right away, the act itself is an investment. When you create, you're learning and engaging your brain in a way that passive consumption never can. It directly grows your capabilities, which inevitably leads to higher income potential. The choice is simple and free. Will you spend the next hour consuming what someone else made, or will you use it to create something of your own? Even making a detailed financial plan is an act of creation that turns you from a spectator into the architect of your own life. Habit 9. Practice daily reflection. Successful people don't just stumble through life on autopilot. They build in time for reflection, a strategic timeout. Studies of successful entrepreneurs show that daily reflection is a common thread. This can be as simple as spending 10 minutes journaling at the end of the day, thinking quietly on a walk, or meditating. The purpose of this ritual is twofold. First, it forces you to learn from your day. What went well? What didn't? Where did you waste time? Without reflection, we're doomed to repeat our mistakes. With it, every day becomes a lesson. Second, it allows for course correction. It's your chance to see if your daily actions truly align with your long-term goals. Were you busy? Or were you productive? There's a huge difference. Reflection helps you know which is which and plan to be more effective tomorrow. This habit is the personal equivalent of a company's board meeting. It's where you, the CEO of your life, analyze performance and set the strategy for the future. It costs nothing but a few quiet moments and provides the clarity needed to stay on the right path. Habit 10. Cultivate a solution-oriented mindset. The final habit is the one that powers all the others. The psychological habit of cultivating an optimistic, solution-oriented mindset. The wealthy tend to believe they are the ones responsible for their outcomes. They don't waste time blaming the market, the government, or their boss. When faced with a problem, their default question isn't, "Whose fault is this?" but, "What can I do about this?" This isn't about naive positivity. It's about a rugged belief in your own ability to make things happen. It's the difference between seeing a problem as a roadblock and seeing it as an opportunity. This outlook encourages action and resilience. If you believe your actions matter, you're far more likely to take action. If you believe you're just a victim of circumstance, you're more likely to stay passive. Studies on the psychology of the wealthy show they are generally more optimistic and psychologically stable. This habit is a conscious choice you make 100 times a day. It's choosing to find the lesson in the loss. It's choosing to look for a solution instead of dwelling on the problem. It's the core belief that you can change your financial future. And that belief is what gives you the strength to use all the other habits on this list. So there you have it. 10 powerful habits of the self-made wealthy that cost nothing to start. From prioritizing sleep and daily movement to becoming a lifelong learner and setting clear goals. From mindful spending and purposeful networking to mastering the art of saying no, creating more than you consume, reflecting daily, and fostering an unshakable sense of optimism. Notice the pattern? None of these are about financial products. They are about personal systems. They are choices. Wealth isn't an event. It's a process. It's the compounding interest of good daily decisions. You don't need to wait for a raise or a lucky break to begin. You can start building the foundation for your own success right now, today, for free. The real barrier isn't a lack of capital. It's a lack of commitment. Your journey starts with a single step. Look back at this list and pick just one habit. The one that resonates with you most. The one you can commit to starting tomorrow. Let me know in the comments below which habit you're going to start with. I'd love to hear about it. And if you want to keep learning practical frameworks for building a better financial life, be sure to watch our next video on the screen now. Thanks for watching. And remember, you have the power to build the life you want.